I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm balancing the camera on Puddle Walker's bumper. Anyway, whatever. I've actually been on the road now, kind of a nomad in training for 6 months. 6 months I've been living out of the shuttle bus, and I guess this is about that. I've been here taking care of my friend who broke his leg. I've been here 23 days now, and I've got 17 more days to go, and then he'll be cleared by the doctor to handle the chores around the house that I've been handling. But so 17 more days in Suburbia, and then I hit the road. And it's been good for me, honestly. You know, I was down on the Columbia River before I got the call to come up and help. And beautiful weather, just loving nature, loving the life of a nomad, and then came back up here, and in no way, I've got to stop right now. In no way do I want this to sound like I'm complaining. I'm not. I am incredibly happy that I was able to come up here and help my friend and his wife through a tough, difficult time for him. And I'm incredibly happy, not lucky. I don't believe in luck. I'm incredibly happy that I'm able to live this lifestyle. But I'm just, pointing out, it's like, this is a hiccup in the road. It's going to be 40 days of not being on the road, but being in Suburbia. And one thing I wanted to point out was, it's incredible. It's sneaky how fast you grow comfortable with having all the conveniences. It is so easy to fall into this trap. This is unbelievable. Since I've gotten here, I can't tell you how many hours of TV I've watched, and I don't miss it when I'm gone, but it's just automatic. Let me show you the one thing I miss when I'm on the road. I know it's ridiculous, but the convenience of a microwave is unbelievable. Boob tube running all day at this household. Here's my buddy Jim. Say hi, Jim. Wave high, wave high. There you go.
Did they win?
Still playing, dude.
What's the score now?
7-6 in the 7th.
Mariners?
Yes. I don't have time to talk to you. I'm filming, okay? I'll talk to you when I'm not doing something important. All right. Let me get the drone up. I can live quite easily out of the bus. I have no problem at all living out of the bus. I'm comfortable. There's enough room for me. I've got everything I need is in that bus. But I find myself, watching TV now for 3-4 hours, using the microwave, taking advantage of other conveniences, and that's what I gave up. And so here I am again, and no complaints, just pointing out. I can hardly wait to get back on the road. I was watching a video by someone else. They were talking about loneliness versus being alone, and what leads a lot of nomads to this lifestyle. And part of it's financial. I understand that. A lot of people have to live on the road. It's a lot less expensive if you do it right. But some people like me, this is just the way I'm wired. And probably the only person I've ever known that would understand that. Everybody else that I know is much more comfortable living in civilization, in suburbia, in this kind of structured world. The only person I've ever known that would understand it is my best buddy who died 4.5 years ago, Frank. He was living this kind of lifestyle before it was popular, and it suited him fine. He wasn't a loner in so much as he just didn't want to have roots or responsibilities holding him down, and I get it today. Do I want a ton of close friends close by? No, I don't need it. Do I like to have good conversations and spend a couple days with people I like? Yeah. But I don't know. It's been 6 months, but I know myself. Okay. This is key. I know myself. I know what I like, what I dislike. I know what I'm comfortable with, what I'm not comfortable with. And I am just loving every minute of being on the road. Are there hardships to it? Sure there are. Are there moments of apprehension? Of course there are. But those came with homeownership too. It's funny, and I gotta make this quick because I don't want this to drag on. I've been parked in this driveway now, like I said, for 22 days, 23 days. And this is a Homeowners Association. These are, they're not high-end homes, but they're homes that are selling for $400,000. And everybody tries to take care of their property and make it look nice, and I get that. I understand all that, but I don't think they really appreciate me being in the driveway, my buddy's driveway. I think it is below their status. And I understand that. If I owned a home, and I would have, probably, I don't know. But I understand owning a home and not wanting just this strange looking shuttle bus with bright colors parked in it. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if the homeless have moved in, or whether your buddy that's lived in the neighborhood has lost his mind and he's just decided to rent out his driveway. You don't know what's going on. And so, although some people in the Homeowners Association have been friendly, for the most part I'm looked at like, I wonder when the guy's leaving. Hope soon. And actually I've seen that on the road too. You're looked at differently when it's obvious that you're living in a bus, or it's and not the same way people are looked at when they're living in $100,000 RVs. There's something about living in a converted shuttle bus where you're going to get a little different reception than you would if you had spent all of your savings on these fancy, fifth wheels or 30-foot long trailers or whatever. Yeah, so I get it. I think the neighbors are eager for me to leave. I'm eager for me to leave. Just shoot me now. This is 1 block from where I'm staying. Go back into the protected shelter of the HOA. It's another Pleasant Valley Sunday. For any of you old enough to remember the Monkees, you will understand the reference. And in 17 more days, I will leave. Don't know where I'm going. You know, been kind of looking at maps now, kind of getting a feel. I'm going to follow the weather because I'm not going to spend the winter in extreme cold and snow, and I'm not going to spend the winter. God, I was thinking of the desert of Arizona because I've got the long range camping, the $180 for 180 days. I was thinking of that, but that's a lot of sand. And if you've ever seen pictures of some of those long-term camp, my God, it's like a city. It's like, you know, trailer parks, bumper to bumper, and I don't want that either. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm reminded of the song with the first line, "Busted Flat in Baton Rouge," Bobby McGee. That's what I feel like, busted flat in Ohio, or in Olympia, waiting for a change. All right, guys, from Olympia, from the shuttle bus, over and out.